Folesian Society, assemble. 18th pick in the NFL draft.
Hey, make us lunch. We're hungry.
Dallas still stinks. You're by the way, King Dingbat, here in Folesian Society. Assemble, because your boy may be coming home. Now, before I get into that, I have to say a quick apology to everybody who is waiting for me to stream with Mark Holmes today. I had to reschedule that for Monday. It's been a busy day for me. I mean, I'm getting this video out late, and as we speak, as you're watching this video, I'm most likely with the realtor that I've been waiting to get to this house for about a month. Okay, there's this realtor I've been trying to get out here for about a month. They reached out to me this morning. They're like, we could come over about between 2:30 and 3:30, and that was right when I was supposed to stream with Mark. So I'm like, okay, cool. So it's been busy, but me and Mark will be streaming on Monday on my channel. I cannot wait. I got some tough questions for him, like why do you want your son, Michael Anthony, where's the fitness's name to be changed to Dak? You know, things like that. We've got to get to the bottom of it. Now, as far as the Eagles are concerned, the big rumor today, the big talk today is about Nick Foles and the possibility that he could come back to the Eagles, and that you shouldn't write off, even though he wasn't included in the Carson Wentz trade, he still could come back, and there's been ongoing discussions with the Bears about bringing him back. You know, I have a lot of thoughts when it comes to the possibility of Nick Foles coming. And it seems like it really depends on what Eagle fan you're talking to, because there are Eagle fans that have different priorities when we talk about Nick Foles coming back to the Eagles. There's a big group of them, led by Pope Nitro Freak of the Folesian Society, that want him in Philadelphia because they want him to be the starting quarterback. So whenever he's traded back, they believe instantly he should be the starter. He should be playing, okay? Then there are others that think he would just be a great backup, a great mentor for Jalen Hurts, and that bringing him back is a good thing for the team. It feels good because we love Nick Foles. And then there's another group that thinks maybe if you bring Nick Foles back, that is not a good idea because it's going to put too much pressure on Jalen Hurts. Whether Jalen Hurts can handle it or not, that's not really the issue. It's just added pressure, okay? I believe Nick Foles is an absolute legend. He's an Eagle legend. I think he should be honored. I would put him in the Hall of Fame. He won the first Super Bowl as a quarterback. What he did in 2017 when he had to come in for Carson Wentz was outstanding. I love Nick Foles. Even though I thought that you had to stick with Carson Wentz, it was never personal. It was all about what they spent in draft picks for Carson and his age. However, Nick Foles was always an Eagle legend. And I think every Eagle fan loves him, whether you want him back or whether you don't want him back. The question I have is, how does it help the team long term? How does it help Jalen Hurts long term? That would be my issue. Jalen Hurts, he's a young quarterback. He's only played 4 games. By all accounts, he's a hard worker, very talented, very strong-willed, great mind. And it looks like, he's not afraid of a challenge or anything like that. So it looks like on the surface, if you bring Nick Foles back, you're not going to have a problem with Jalen Hurts. It's not going to be an issue for him, okay? Then, you have to look at it from just like a fan's perspective or my perspective. I know this for a fact. When Jalen Hurts goes out and throws one incompletion or has a bad quarter, I am going to hear it. Put Nick Foles back in. Put Nick Foles in. Put Nick Foles in. Put Nick Foles in. So I think when we talk about Nick Foles coming back to the Eagles, we really need to define what his role is with the Eagles. Is Nick Foles coming in to be the starter? No. He would not be. And he would not be the starter. You do not bring him back to be the starter over Jalen Hurts. So that would be off the table. Would he be coming in to be the backup and to help mentor Jalen Hurts? Yes. Yes, he would. And if we're dealing with it in those terms, all right, well, then it's not so bad, And as long as the Eagles are fully committed to Jalen Hurts, because you're going to have Jalen Hurts make mistakes. You are going to have bad games. And people are going to put pressure on the Eagles through radio, through everywhere. The Eagles are going to hear it that Nick Foles should be playing. Nick Foles won you a Super Bowl. He was Super Bowl MVP. You usually don't get a guy like that who won in that city and comes back and all of a sudden he just accepts a backup role, and the fans who love him and watched him win accept the backup role for him. So, I wonder, if we're just being honest, and I know that I'm in the minority when it comes to this. I know most people probably disagree with me. They want Nick Foles just to come back at all costs. It doesn't matter. Bring him back. It feels good. He should never have left. I get it. I get it completely. He does. He's an Eagle. He always will be an Eagle. No question about it. But what does it do for Jalen Hurts to have that extra pressure? And people can say, well, he can handle it. He's not weak mentally. We can say that all day. And that may be true. But the fact that you're putting that pressure on him anyways, is it necessary? Is it necessary pressure? Because and I know. And if you talk to any person, like I'm thinking like Nitro Freak, and there's a few other people on my channel, they'll tell you, if Nick Foles is back, he needs to start over Jalen Hurts. They believe that. I don't believe that. I think Jalen Hurts needs to start. And I just don't know if you need to put the added pressure. Nick Foles is a legend. He is the man. He is always going to be an Eagle legend. And he's held to a very, very high standard. And he's looked upon with a high standard as a legend. How do you justify to half a fan base that legend should be sitting on the bench? That is the issue that I worry about. Now, if Nick Foles is coming in as a backup and they decide to go about it, I think he's going to be great in terms of what he brings to the table, his relationship with Jalen Hurts, his relationship with the Eagles, his relationship as a backup quarterback. He's going to do all the right things. I have no problem with it. I just don't want added pressure for Jalen Hurts, whether he can handle it or not. So if it was me, I have very mixed emotions about this. I love Foles. I don't mind Foles personally being back here. That's okay. Now, if you subscribe to the idea that the Eagles are taking a quarterback at 6, okay, if you really believe that's going to happen, then if you bring Nick Foles to be the starter to play next year, and you have your 6th pick, whether it's Trey Lance, Justin Fields, and they're going to sit and watch and learn from Nick Foles, I'm totally okay with that. If you're going to draft a quarterback. Now, I don't want to draft a quarterback, but I'm saying in that situation, I could totally understand. But at that point, you need to trade Hurts too. I think I want the Eagles to learn by the mistakes that they made with Carson, and they made some major mistakes with him. No question about it. That said, I can't be unhappy if Nick Foles comes back. There's a part of me that loves seeing him in Eagles green. We all do, okay? But what I think about is Jalen Hurts. Is it unnecessary pressure on him? Whether he can handle it, look, he might be able to handle it, and that's fine. But do we need to do that to him next year? I'm telling you, when he goes out and has a bad quarter, when he goes out and makes a mistake, people are going to want Foles. Why? Because he's Nick Foles. He's a legend. He's an absolute legend. So I don't think this is a simple, let's bring Nick Foles back because he's a great backup. He would be a great backup. He can go win you games. He can win you a Super Bowl. He's a legend in Philly. And that's why I don't know if you bring back a legendary guy and say you're the backup. It's kind of hard for me to imagine that. But, I mean, look, we'll see what happens. If Foles is okay with it and the Eagles end up doing it, hey, look, I know Nick Foles is going to do everything right. I know Jalen Hurts is going to do everything right. And I just hope I hope that Hurts goes out and plays well, and this isn't ever an issue. But Nick Foles could be back, and those are kind of my thoughts on it. It's going to be very interesting. Now, the Giants. I want to talk about the Giants real quick and I'm not going to talk long about it because it makes me feel sick in my stomach. But the Giants got better today. Kenny Golladay, they signed him. They got better. They got a lot better. I think that is a great signing for the New York Giants. And I think depending upon what Daniel Jones is, because I'm not so sold on Daniel Jones yet. Okay, but they are giving him a legit weapon. They get Barkley back. Dude, I don't be surprised. I know they want Kyle Pitts. I know they want Kyle Pitts, but you can't have him. You can't have him. No. I don't want them having Kyle Pitts. So we're going to see. It's going to be interesting. But getting Golladay, big move for the Giants. They clearly got better. Washington, they got better. I still think they need a quarterback. Dallas has made, I think they made a few signs today. Did they sign, I forget, did they sign Keanu O'Neal? Is that who they signed? I don't know. But I think they made a couple moves because I had about 10 notifications from Mark Holmes making videos. So who the hell knows? But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Nick Foles' possibility of coming back. I look forward to seeing what happens. Now, one other thing I have to say. Eagles got to find a way to sign Adoree'Jackson. I want Adoree'Jackson. We got to get him. We got to find a way to get him to Philly. Because I think he would be a perfect second corner to Darius Slay. But he's got to get through the Giants on Monday. Monday. So we got to worry about it. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Nick Foles, you want him? You don't want him? And if you tell me you do, define to me what bracket you fall in. You want him to start? You're okay with him being a backup? Or are you concerned about the unneeded pressure that it would put on Jalen Hurts? When you don't really need to put extra pressure on the kid. He's got enough anyways, you know what I mean? With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.